everyone. My name is Lacey. Welcome to my Flosstube channel, The Sleepy Stitcher. This is Flosstube number 16. It is Friday, March 28th, which means I have made it. I have filmed another weekly video on a Friday, and that is so exciting. If you're new here, I'm testing out this weekly schedule as opposed to filming every other week, and so far so good. Mostly I do full coverage cross stitch, but I have a few non-full coverage pieces that I see and I fall in love with, and I just have to stitch those too. I do like other crafts, but I rarely am willing to give up my stitching time to do them, but when it happens, I will definitely include you guys in that as well. Welcome back if you've been here for a while. I appreciate you guys so much, and I look so forward to hearing from you guys every week or every other week or whenever I post a video, reading through your comments and just seeing what you guys are up to. And for those of you that reach out to me on Instagram, I really do appreciate and enjoy that. And I just love this community. It's so wonderful. All right, so what have I been up to this week? This week got crazy. It got so crazy. First of all, with the weekend, it started off, I had a day, my first day in, I couldn't even tell you when, where I didn't even pick up a needle. Not even right before bed. I was too tired. But it's because it was a wonderful day. We got up at like 7 a.m., went to the beach. My husband played sports with some people from our church while the kids played on the playground. We had a birthday party. We had some friends over. We're getting ready to move, so we're trying to soak up all the time with the people we love. So it was a wonderful day. But after that, I started back working on Hogwarts by Dark X Stitch. This has been my daily focus piece. I pull it out for the first hour a day, every day, and I stitch on that. And I've been binge watching the Harry Potter movies, and I finished them like a few days in. So the last couple days I worked on this, I was not watching the movies. I was just watching some of the other little shows I like to watch. But through all that, I'll show you where I was last time you saw it. And now we have a page finish. Woo! I am so excited. I love it. Page finish. I put in 983 stitches to finish the page. It's up to 11,603 stitches, 5.09%. So if you've been here for any amount of time, if you've watched one of my videos, you know I love to celebrate the small victories. And this one has three, really, depending on how you look at it. I have 5%, that's a victory. Page finish, huge victory for a full coverage stitcher. And just the fact that this one completed its monthly focus and it can go away for a while is a victory for me, because I was just getting a little tired of it. But isn't it pretty? It looks good holding it back here, that sky. Nadia, you did a good job charting this. Nadia at Dark X Stitch did this and many other full coverages that are all free on her Facebook page. Check her out if you haven't. She's been MIA from Flosstube for a while, but she's coming back soon, or so she says, and that's exciting. But yeah, at least go check out her Facebook page. She's got some really beautiful stuff on there. So that's going away for a while. And then now what I'm going to do is, well, my plan, because I don't know if anything's going to go according to plan for a while, and I'll tell you why in just a second, but my very, very loose plan is to spend that hour a day on one of my full coverage one of my non-full coverage pieces, and to switch that out like weekly. So the non-full coverage pieces I have are my Monopoly piece, which I didn't pull out, but I have a picture over here, the Monopoly board. I have this Pokemon piece here, which is like almost full coverage, but because of the shape, it's not, and I'm not counting it as full coverage because it definitely feels different than stitching full coverage. And then I have this Mercy and Grace by Sweet Wing Studio, which I'm obsessed with, so it's probably coming out first because I like to treat myself when it comes to my stitching. And that's why these haven't been getting touched much, because I love to do what I love, and I love full coverage more than anything else. And so that's why these are my new focus pieces, okay? Because otherwise they're not going to get touched. And then I have, I forget the exact name of it. It's either Cozy Autumn Cabin or something Autumn Cabin, which I'll pop up here, by the Flossy Fox shop, which you guys haven't seen in forever because I haven't touched it and I need to. So yeah, those will be my new focuses, daily focus for an hour, and then I'll work on my full coverages as I want. Okay, so after I, right after I filmed last Friday, I pulled out my Stitch Is So Beautiful pattern so that I could stitch it because we have to post on Mondays our progress this month. This is A True Love by Eder Jose Rosa, charted by Stitch Is So Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Hogwarts, all my full coverages are on 25 count. Hogwarts, 1/1 with CXC. This one also 1/1 with CXC. Here's where I was last time you saw it. And boop. So yeah, as you can see, I worked down in here. Some flowers were starting to come in. I was actually starting to have a lot of fun when the flowers were coming in, and I wanted to keep going, but it had already been out all weekend because I don't usually get a lot of stitches on the weekend, and it was time to pull out something else. So I only got 749 stitches after working on this all weekend because one day it didn't come out at all. So it's up to 9,034 stitches. That 10,000 mark is coming quick on this one. 5.87%. You can also check out, if you're not already watching, the Max Color Stitcher. She's doing the Max Color version of this. She just started. I think she's a little under 1% or maybe just hit 1%. But yeah, that's another place you can see that come to life. And she's got some beautiful projects too. A lot of beautiful projects. And a lot of them have a ton of progress on them. So she's a lot of fun to watch. And she posts weekly updates as well. All right. So next I pulled out the Quick Stitch Patchwork Quilt Room by Ciro Marchetti. This one is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I'm also stitching it on 25 count, but this one is stitched 1/1 with DMC. So this was my focus piece for February. I worked on it an hour a day, every day. And then I felt like I had to put it away, even though I wasn't really ready to. So it just got to come back out and play, and I love it so much. And I don't know if I'm going to pull it back out this week. We'll see. I have so many beautiful projects now that need my love and attention, and I have a hard time putting them away. Okay, so here's where this one was when you last saw it. I'm trying to wrangle all this fabric. These full coverages, full of fabric, no joke. And here it is now. I love this. Look at those colors. They're so bright and pretty, and they just make me happy. And especially with Hogwarts being my focus piece. And I love the piece, and I love, all the Harry Potter things. But it's just a lot of gray. A lot of gray. And stitching on that every day and then pulling out this, it's just like, oh, it's so exciting. I love it so much. I put in 1,050 stitches on this one. I'm bringing it to 15,269. 15,000 I feel like is a big milestone. I'll look at anything like a big milestone though. And this one is up to, where are we at? 9.62%. I love this one so much. When I just need something bright and pretty, it's this every time. So bright, so pretty. All the different colors. Those windows are just so much fun to do. So pretty. Again, I want to work on it this week, but then it's like I have at least 3 or 4 full coverages that didn't get touched this week that I love, and they also need attention. So luckily, when I pull out one of my full coverages, it seems like no matter which one I pull out, I'm stitching, I'm like, oh, I love this piece so much. And when it's time to put it away, I'm like, oh, I don't want to. But then whatever else I pull out, I'm like, oh, I missed this. I love it so much. So that's why the non-full coverages hardly get touched. So it's going to be perfect. I feel like having them as my focus. The reason I don't know how my plans are going to go is because we are moving very, very soon. We're moving out of our house and into a hotel this coming week is our last week in this house. So they're going to pick up all our things. We're going to live out of like 4 suitcases for all 4 of us, me, my husband, and the 2 kids, for probably 3 months because it takes a long time for the stuff to get to the States. But anyway, we'll be here in a hotel for a while. We'll fly out, get to America, get our new house, go see some family, which we'll have to drive for, go see some friends, which we'll have to drive a different direction for, do some visiting, some catching up. We haven't seen a lot of these people in 4 years since we've been overseas. Some we've seen once. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be very, very busy. Life's going to be crazy. But don't you worry. When I pack my things, all of my cross-stitch goodies come. I tried to pick a few things to come, and some I was going to leave. We're not doing that. That's just not. Nope, we're taking it all. And it'll be okay. My husband already said if we need to buy an extra suitcase, we'll buy an extra suitcase. And we're probably going to need to. So anyways, the last thing I pulled out is Winter Bonfire Night. This is another Heaven and Earth design. I just love their stuff so much. They have so many wonderful things to choose from. This is our work by Lars Stewart. This was my birthday start. Here's where it was last time you saw it. I almost didn't pull it out because I'm like, well, I worked on it last week and let me work on some different things this week. But no, that's not okay because I worked on it last week for my birthday start. And then you can't just work on your birthday start only once in your birthday month. I feel like I love it and it's new and it's still March. So anyways, I put a few more stitches in it. I ended up putting in 1,058 stitches into this guy. It's up to 2,453 stitches, and that's 0.62%. It still doesn't look like a whole lot, but these colors are actually really fun, especially over here. Some of these greens are really, really bright, and it's been a lot of fun to stitch. So I'm enjoying it. Another one that I would like to keep working on, but I know that I need to put it away and pull out some other things. I think I know 1, 2, 3. I think I know which projects I'm going to work on this week, but I'm not going to tell you because I change my mind a lot. So we'll see. You'll just have to see next week. Hopefully I will film next week. Today is going to be crazy. So what I'm doing today when I get off of here and get this uploaded is I already have a list of all the things that we want to pack and take with us. And I'm going to pack the suitcases fully, do like a complete dry run packing today, which is terrible because I hate packing. I don't even want to do it once, much less twice. But I have to so I can see if we need to buy another suitcase or two. Hopefully just one, because it's just going to be me and my husband carrying all the things, including the children, my son's stroller, his car seat, his pack and play, plus at least 4 suitcases. It's going to be nuts. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about happy things. Speaking of happy things, I got my birthday gift in the mail, and it takes a while to get things here, being overseas. So there's something exciting when we do move back to the States. When we get there, mail will be much quicker. I can't wait to show you guys this. I'm so excited. I got this from Dawn Marie, my friend, for my birthday. Sugar Plum Village by Shannon Christine, and she knows I love this. I think it was during Flossmas. I saw this on In Stitches with Ebony's channel. The second I saw it, I was like, I love that. I want that. I need that. I'm getting that. I'm going to stitch that. And I had every intention of buying it eventually, at least by December, because I knew I wanted to stitch it this year, because look at it. It's like, it's perfect. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Anyway, she knows how I feel about it, and she bought it for me for my birthday. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe a Christmas in July start, something, because who wants to wait until December for something that beautiful? And then I also have, which is very exciting, sorry if you can hear the crinkling, I didn't really pull this out of the packaging before, and I probably should have. I don't really know exactly how to wrangle all this, so give me just a second. This is all of the week's dye works that's called for, and that's exciting to me because I've never stitched with over-dyed threads at all. I've only stitched with DMC and CXC, and I was looking at them. They're so pretty. They're variegated, but not like strongly. I'm excited. I cannot wait to start this. Although I have like 3 other things that are already planned to be started. 2 planned. 1 that's just kind of hanging around that can be started whenever. Yeah, so it has to wait its turn, although I will enjoy looking at it all the time. Okay, The last thing, I did work a little bit on my blanket. I told you guys I would probably be good because if I showed it to you, I was okay. So this is where I was before, where this little stitch marker is. So you can see I finished off this color and I started on the next one. So this is where we're at. So yes, this blanket will not be getting finished before we leave, like I had hoped. I will pack it with my stuff and probably put it in my carry-on because I feel like it'll be a lot easier to crochet on the plane than it will to stitch. When you're flying with young children, especially with a 1-year-old, I'm probably not going to do either. Genuinely, probably not, but fingers crossed. It is like a super, super long flight. I mean, we're going to be flying for, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to be flying for a very, very long time. They should sleep some. Hopefully then I'll pull it out, but I don't know. We'll see. So yes, this week got crazy. We just found out that we're moving out as fast as we are, like on Monday or Tuesday. So the ball's rolling. Things are happening really fast. So I'm excited. I'm so ready for this new adventure, but it's just the getting there. It's a lot of work getting there. So I'm glad I still had time to hop on and film today. Next week, I think I'll be able to. It'll be just a few days before our things get picked up. So this week should be okay. It's still busy, but I should still be able to stitch enough to have something to show you guys. So that's the plan. And then after that, we start moving around the world. Things go crazy. I will see you when I see you. And I will do my best to update on Instagram and things as well. But thank you guys for sticking around, for listening to my rambling. I know my mind's everywhere. I'm very excited right now. Like, I'm a little frazzled. There's just all the things happening. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, for caring, for loving me, for welcoming me into the community. All the things. I really do appreciate you guys so much. And I will hopefully see you next week.